Two, great.
Sit down and pay attention.
Right, this is a breakdown of the other schools in our region. The number on the far right is the amount of money each school receives per student. As you can see, our number is considerably less.
How are we supposed to educate to the same level? I mean, look at Cranby. They get half again as much as we do per student.
The only way we can compete is our graduation record. For the last 4 years running, we've had a 100% graduation rate, which makes us eligible for a $40,000 bonus from the Education Department.
Here we go.
Christian?
Oh, nothing. Carry on.
So, with that in mind, each of you will receive papers from students who are currently on track to fail English.
Hang on, what? We've already graded those. Do we have to go back and give them a pass now?
Of course not. A fail is a fail. But we want to ensure we've given everybody the best possible opportunity to graduate.
Which means what exactly?
Which means you go back to each of those students and coach them. Give them another chance to pass and help them through.
What if they still fail?
Don't let them.
What are we supposed to do?
I'm just saying, you'll be surprised by what a little one-on-one attention will achieve.
Debbie, I think you might be underestimating what we're dealing with here. My understanding to music is huge. Not because I listen to music every day, but because music teaches us something called English.
It reminds me of Holland, because Holland has small people.
I've been in the classroom myself.
Oh, my personal favourite, and the possible hint towards the evolution theory created by Darwin, who was a Nazi.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. It's a challenge at best.
A challenge? A challenge would be eating the arse out of a low-flying duck. This is a travesty. You want me to pass kids that can't even fill out a job application at McDonald's.
So now we're supposed to give up class time to help these kids while the others do... what, exactly? It's not like we can give them after-school tutoring. Most of these kids would be lucky to make it to final bell as it is.
We've called in the PE department for a little help. Put together a schedule when you'll be working with individual cases and the PE teachers will cover your relief.
Oh, great. Danny Daycare.
So what are we going to do?
There's not much choice, is there? We make sure they pass. Rule number 1, Clayton. If you don't know what a word means, don't use it.
Come on, miss, it's kind of obvious.
Is it? Look, art is an epidemic. You really think that art is a widespread outbreak of infectious disease?
What?
I'm trying.
I know you are. And I can kind of see what you're trying to say here. Like here. The Attitudes of Sweet Surrender has a kind of poetry to it. But read the whole line for me.
The attitudes of sweet surrender is positive but yet negative at the same time.
Now, grammatical problems aside, how can something be both positive and negative? If you'd written something like, the attitudes in the text are largely seen in a positive light. When we consider the bittersweet nature of Jane's surrender, we're left with a sense of sadness.
That's good. Can I use that?
Can you put it in your own words?
I already did, but you said it was wrong.
Cause there's no such thing as waste. Only stuff in the wrong place. No, there's no such thing as waste. Misusing water's a disgrace. Into the sea, ready to have somewhere to buy a bed. Someone lying inside of the road, so to that money stays.
Okay, yes, bondage is another way of saying servitude. But when you say family bondage is shown in this documentary, you conjure a different image entirely.
What image?
Okay, let's just forget about that one for now. Can you explain this one to me? To live is to look to the future and not to dangle in the past.
Come on, what's wrong with that one?
Right, let's just get this done, shall we?
Whatever.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Come on, you've got to at least give some effort, mate.
But I've already done it.
Well, that's debatable. What is there to understand except a guy holding a fish and a monkey holding a kid?
It's a guy holding a fish.
Now a dumpster dive to stay alive.
I don't know why I waste my time.
Every crumb. Save my seeds and eat my weeds and feed the leftovers to your mum. Gonna build a house from the rubbish tip. Gonna keep this planet clean. Gonna use ideas that have been around for years.
Blue flying duck.
There you go, miss.
Thanks. You okay, Sonia?
I'm fine. Can I go?
I know, right?
I think I'm going to go and teach English in China. It'll be easier.
That bad.
This song was written which intelligence, as he made he point very clean in the lyrics he wrote. Ironically, intelligence is the only word he spelled correctly. Oh, what about this one? We can fly like the fish or swim free like the birds. Wait. He jumped headfirst out of the window, only to land headfirst on the concrete, but somehow managed to get up and run away. Is everything okay?
No. Listen to this. The girl in the photo is sad. I don't know why she's sad, but I know what makes me sad, so I'll take a guess. Maybe it's the laughter that makes her sad. Maybe she thought that for a day or two, notoriety might be a good thing, that people might finally take notice of her. But after a while, it became apparent that she was now a punchline, notorious only for the snickering she inspired. And why? For saying no? Perhaps it would have been easier to say yes, to be accommodating. Maybe then there would have been no need for him to lash out and tell such lies. She's sad, perhaps, because the world is filled with lies. It's something she never noticed before, because it never really impacted on her. After all, she's told lies herself. But now the world is different, and she wants to go back to being forgotten.
This beautiful tree and that forgotten feeling had come back to me. 'Cause I sailed away in a blue wooden boat under the eaves and across the bay, singing my way over the seas, escaping the scene in my brave little getaway.
Cut, thank you.
Ice!
Quack, quack, quack.